Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Nunta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a placemat. You can use this as a placemat, or you can use this as a doily. Now this is not the bigger one. I haven't made this a bigger one, but I will explain that into the video how to expand your work. So if you want to make a doily out of it, you can make a doily as well. So this is a beautiful and very easy pattern. Now for this one, I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and here I've used 2.5 mm of the hook. So let's begin. Okay, so now to begin, let's have a yarn and make a slip knot here. So we're going to begin with the slip knot, and we're going to chain up 7 here. So chain up 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So chain up 7, and now insert your hook into this 7th chain from your hook and grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. And that's how we're going to form our circle. Now we're going to chain up 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now here first chain 3 will count as our first double crochet, and then chain 3. Now yarn over and insert your hook into this circle and grab your yarn and have one more double crochet here, and then chain 3. Again yarn over, insert your hook into this circle and grab your yarn and have double crochet here, and then again chain 3. And now here we're going to have 8 double crochets and 8 sets of this chain 3. So keep on having your double crochets plus chain 3, and we're going to repeat this for 8 times, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. I've got my 8 double crochets with 7 chain 3s, and I'm going to have my this last 8th chain 3 here. And now I will go to chain 3 from the beginning. So it's 1, 2 and 3, and I will insert my hook into my this 3rd chain, because that's my first double crochet, and I will grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here. And that's how I'm going to form my this circle. Now this is our round number 1. So first have your chain 7 and form your this circle, and then have 8 sets of 1 double crochet and chain 3, and it looks like this. And now for the round number 2, we will go to this chain 3. So just insert your hook into this chain 3 like this, and grab your yarn and have one slip stitch here. Now we have made this one slip stitch only because we want to reach into in this chain 3 space. Now here into this chain 3 space, we're going to have chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this chain 4 is our first treble crochet. Now yarn over twice and insert your hook into this chain 3 space and grab your yarn and have one more treble crochet. Again yarn over twice and have one more treble crochet. We're going to have 4 treble crochets here into this chain 3. Again yarn over and insert your hook and have your 4th treble crochet. So here first chain 4 will count as your first treble crochet, and then another 3 treble crochet. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and I'm going to skip this double crochet, and into this chain 3 space we're going to have another 4 treble crochet. So yarn over twice and insert your hook into this chain 3 space and have your treble crochet here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and it looks like this. Now we're going to chain up 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Chain up 8, yarn over twice, and now here we're going to skip this next double crochet, and into this next chain 3 space we're going to have our 4 treble crochet. So for that I will yarn over twice and we'll go to this chain 3 space and we'll insert my hook and we'll have a treble crochet here, yarn over twice, have 4 treble crochets here. So that's our second treble crochet, third treble crochet and our fourth treble crochet. Now again we're going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over. We're going to skip our this double crochet and we will go to this chain 3 space, yarn over twice and have another 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again we're going to have chain 8 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Yarn over twice, skip your this next double crochet and into this chain 3 space have your 4 treble crochets here. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again we're going to have chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and now again yarn over twice and we're going to skip over this next double crochet and into this chain 3 space we're going to have our 4 treble crochet. So it's going to be our first treble crochet, two, 3 and 4. Here it is and it looks like this. Now this is your round number 2 and we are not going to finish our round number 2 here. We will start our this pattern on this next. So here what we have done here is we have started from here and we have made this circle and now we have completed our this round number 2 halfway. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we have finished this 6 set of 4 treble crochet and now we will start making our this second pattern. Now for that one we are going to chain up 22. So just chain up 22. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21 and 22. So just chain up 22 and now count your 7 chains from the hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Count your the 7 chains and insert your hook into the 7th chain from your hook and grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. And this is how we're going to form our circle. Now here next 3 chains we're going to make our slip stitches. So go to this next stitch. This is your 7th chain. You have already made your slip stitch into this 7th chain to form this circle. Now go to this 8th chain, insert your hook and make 1 slip stitch. Go to this next chain, your 9th chain, grab your yarn and have 1 more slip stitch and go to a 10th chain, your next chain and have 1 more slip stitch. So here we got extra 3 slip stitches. Now this extra 3 slip stitches will be our first double crochet. Now here we're going to have chain 3 and yarn over and go to this circle and have your double crochet here. And now we're going to repeat exactly the same pattern for our this round. So for our round number 1, what we have done here for our round number 1. So here again, this 3 slip stitches is our first double crochet, then chain 3, another double crochet, then chain 3. Now we are going to have 8 sets of 1 double crochet and chain 3. So keep on having 1 double crochet and chain 3. Repeat that for 8 times and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. I have my 8 double crochets and I'm going to have my last chain 3 here. And now I will insert my hook into my this 3rd slip stitch. So here it is. We got our this 3 slip stitches. This 3 slip stitches. I will go to this 3rd slip stitch and I will insert my hook into my this 3rd slip stitch and will grab the yarn and will make 1 more slip stitch here. And that's how I'm going to finish my this round number 1 for my this second pattern. And now we're going to have another 4 slip stitches here on this chains. So go to this next chain. So this is the chain we have already worked on. We have already taken this chain. So I will go to this next chain and I will insert my hook into this next chain, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here. So I'm going to have 4 slip stitches here. So that's our first slip stitch, and that's going to be our second slip stitch. Go to this next chain and have your third slip stitch, and go to this next chain and have your fourth slip stitch. So here it is. We got our this 4 slip stitches, and this is our first treble crochet. Now yarn over twice and insert your hook into this chain 3 space, and here we're gonna have another 3 treble crochets. So it's gonna be 1, yarn over twice, 2, and 3. So in total we have our 4 treble crochet. First 4 slip stitches gonna count as our first treble crochet, and then another 3 treble crochet. Now we're gonna attach our work with our this first pattern. So for this second pattern we will attach with our first pattern. So here I'm gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and I will leave this yarn. So have your chain 2 and leave your yarn, and we're gonna go to this side. So here it is. We have started our work from here, and it's here. So keep in mind that your pattern should be in front. So your double crochet should be in front, and go to this chain 3 here and grab your yarn. And now chain 2, 1 and 2, and now yarn over twice, and we're gonna have another 4 treble crochets into this next chain 3 space. So skip your this next double crochet, and into this next chain 3 space we're gonna have another 4 treble crochet. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just gonna, here it is. It's look like this. So here we got our this 4 treble crochets, then chain 2, and then insert your hook from this chain 3 and grab your yarn and have another chain 2 and have this 4 treble crochets here, and it looks like this. Now here we're gonna have chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave your yarn and go to this chain 8. Now here we're going to count our 4 chains. You can go anywhere in the middle. I'm going to count my chain 4 here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to take this my 4th chain here and will insert my hook like this. So I will take the chain like this, and I will grab the yarn and I will attach my this second pattern with my this first pattern like this. And now I'm going to have another 4 chains. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now yarn over twice and skip your this next double crochet, and into this chain 3 space we're going to have another 4 treble crochet. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here it is. Our work is attached like this. Now again, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice, skip your this next double crochet, and into this chain 3 space have your 4 treble crochet. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Chain 8, yarn over twice, skip your this next double crochet, and into this chain 3 space have 4 treble crochet. Here it is. Now chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and have another 4 treble crochet into this next chain 3 space. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here it is. Our work is attached in here like this. Now what we have repeated in here, we are going to repeat all the way until our required length. So here what I have done is I have repeated my pattern for about 4 times, and I have repeated this pattern for the 4th time because I'm making this as a placemat. But if you want to make this as a doily and you want it a bigger one, you can always expand your this circles in here. So what you have to do here is you will have to repeat this pattern until your required length. So again, to repeat this pattern for the 3rd time, what I will do is I will chain up 22 for one more time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21 and 22. So have your 22 chains for one more time. Now count your 7 chains. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Go to the 7th chain from your hook. Insert your hook into that 7th chain. Grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. And now next 3 chains, we're going to have 3 slip stitches. 1 slip stitch into each chain. So it's 1, 2 and 3. And that's our first double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and go into this circle and have your double crochet. So it's 1 double crochet and chain 3. Repeat this pattern, 1 double crochet and chain 3 for about 8 times, and I'm gonna meet you after that. Here it is. I've got this 8 double crochets here, and now this is my last chain 3. Now I will go to this 3rd slip stitch and I will insert my hook into this 3rd slip stitch like this, and we'll grab the yarn, make a slip stitch here to finish this round number 1. And now I will go on this chains and we'll have another 4 slip stitches. So go to this next chain, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 chains, we are going to have 1 slip stitch into each chain. So here it is. Now we're going to have another 3 treble crochets into this chain 3 space. So yarn over twice, go to this chain 3 space and have your treble crochets here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. So we got our 4 treble crochets, chain 2, leave your hook and make sure that this pattern is on the upside. It's not twisted like this. You're not working on this back side. Just make sure that you are working on this front side, and go to this next chain 3 here on our pattern number 2 and grab your yarn from there. Here it is. And now have another chain 2. So it's 1 and 2. Yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 and have 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave your hook, and now we'll go here and here. On this 8 chain, I'm going to count my 4 chains. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I'm going to insert my hook into this 4th chain like this, and we'll grab my yarn. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 and have your 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and go to this chain 3 space and have your 4 treble crochets here. 1, 4, chain 8, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. 1 and 4. Now chain 3 and have your next 4 treble crochet into this chain 3 space. That's 1 and 4. And here it is. My third pattern is ready. Now I'm going to repeat exactly the same what we have done here for the second pattern for my fourth pattern as well, and I'm going to meet you after my fourth pattern. Remember, if you want to make a doily, you want to make this pattern a bigger one, you can always expand. So I'm going to have another last pattern in here, but you can always expand, so you can add up as many patterns as you want and just add up your patterns as per your requirement and then meet me here. So I'm going to meet you after this fourth pattern and will tell you how to finish up over this round number 2. And here it is. I've repeated my pattern for about this last time and it looks like this. So I'm here. Now to finish over this round number 2, we're going to have chain 8 here. So after this treble crochet, just have chain 8 on your last pattern. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So here on your last pattern, have chain 8, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 and have your 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 4, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3 and have another 4 treble crochet into this chain 3 space. So it's 1 and 4. Here it is. Now to attach over this 2 pattern together, we're going to have chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Go to this chain 8 space and count your 4 chains from here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Insert your hook into this 4th chain and grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. So on your 4th chain, make a slip stitch, then again have another chain 4. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 4 and directly go to this chain 3 space. So skip all these chains here, you're this double crochet and go directly into this chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, and 4. And now we're going to repeat this pattern here. So again, have chain 3 and have another 4 treble crochets into this chain 3 space, then have chain 4, then go into this 4th chain on this chain 8 space, insert your hook into this 4th chain, make your slip stitch and make another chain 4 and go directly into this chain 3 space and have another 4 treble crochets here, chain 3 and 4 treble crochets, and keep on repeating this pattern until here, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And here it is. I've finished this round number 2 here. So here it is. I'm here at the end, and now for this one, I'm going to have chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. I will yarn over twice and I will go to this chain 4. So insert your hook into this 4th chain and grab your yarn and make a treble crochet here. So 1 treble crochet here. So that's 1, 2 and 3. That's a treble crochet. And that's how I'm gonna finish my this row number 1 with my 2 rounds. It's here. Now for the next row, chain up 18, 1, 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So have your 18 chains here and count your 7 chain from your hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Insert your hook into this 7th chain. Grab a yarn and have a slip stitch here. And now for the next 3 chains, we're gonna have 1 slip stitch into each chain. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Now this 3 slip stitches is gonna count as our first double crochet. Chain 3 and we're gonna repeat our round number 1 here. So just have 8 double crochets here with 8 chain 3 sets, and I'm gonna meet you after my 8 double crochets with 8 sets of chain 3. And here it is. I've got my this 8 double crochets here. Now I'm going to have my last set of chain 3, my 8th set of chain 3, and I will go to this 3rd slip stitch and I will insert my hook into my this 3rd slip stitch. We'll grab the yarn and we'll make 1 more slip stitch here to finish up my this round number 1. And here it is all done. Now again, next 4 chains, we're going to have 1 slip stitch into each chain. So here it is. We have already worked on this one, so I will go to this next chain and grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch. Go to this next chain, have 1 slip stitch into a 3rd chain, have 1 slip stitch, and into a 4th chain have 1 slip stitch. So 4 chains have 1 slip stitch into each chain, and this is your first treble crochet. Now go to this next chain 3 space, yarn over twice, and have next 3 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 2 and 3. And now we will not attach our work in here. We will attach our work in here, in this space. So here I have chain 2, 1 and 2, and just turn your work and go into this space. So this is this space we have to go. Leave your this chain 2, leave your hook, go to this chain 3 space and grab your yarn from your this chain 3 space. Here it is. Just remember to have your this work on this top side. Remember, it's not twisted, it's not moving, and you're not working on the back side. Just keep that in mind. So chain 2 and attach your work with this chain 3 from your this first pattern, and then again have chain 2, 1 and 2, and now yarn over twice, and we're going to go to this next chain 3 space, and we're going to have another 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave your this hook here, and here it is. We are here. So now we're going to attach our work here. So here we have made our this slip stitch. So insert your hook into this slip stitch like this and grab your yarn and attach your yarn in here like this, and now have another chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So chain 4, and now directly go to this chain 3 space and have 3 treble crochets here. Sorry, yarn over twice, one, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4, and here it is. We have already worked on our this first pattern for our row number 2. Now we're going to leave this pattern here and we will start building over this second pattern for our this row number 2. So for that one, again, we're going to have chain 22. So chain up 22 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So chain up 22 and again count your 7 chains from your hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Insert your hook into the 7th chain, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here. Now go to this next chain and have next 3 slip stitches. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Yarn over and go to this circle and repeat your round number 1 here. So I have 8 double crochets with 8 sets of chain 3, and I'm gonna meet you after that. Here it is. I have my 8 double crochets and this is gonna be my last set of chain 3, my 8th set of chain 3. Now we'll go to this 3rd slip stitch and we'll insert my hook into this 3rd slip stitch and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here for one more time to finish this round number 1. Now again, for the next 4 stitches we're going to have next 4 chains, we're going to have 1 slip stitch into each stitch. So it's each chain, so it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over twice and into this chain 3 space have 3 more treble crochets. So it's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, 1 and 2, leave your yarn and we're going to go to this chain 3. So we're going to attach our work with this chain 3. Remember to have your work on the top side. Just insert your hook into this chain 3 and grab your yarn, attach your yarn and have another chain 2, 1 and 2. Yarn over twice, go to this next chain 3 space and have another 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4, and now chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave your hook here and we are here. So in this middle, so here we're going to again insert our hook into this space. Find your space in here. We have made our slip stitch here, so we're going to find our slip stitch in there, and so find your space in there and just insert your hook into that space and grab your yarn, and again we're going to have, so here we're going to attach our work and now chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. So that's 1 and 4. It's here. Now again we're going to have chain 2, 1 and 2, leave your hook and we are going to go to here. So we are going to go to this row number 1 and we're going to attach our work with this chain 3 space. So insert your hook into this chain 3 space and just grab your yarn and again chain 2, yarn over twice and go to this chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. It's 1 and 4. So again chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Leave your work and we are again here. So here we have made our this slip stitch. Insert your hook into this slip stitch and grab your yarn and attach your yarn, and again we're going to have chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have another 4 treble crochet here. So it's 1 and 4. It looks like this, and now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have next 4 treble crochets here. It's 1 and 4, and our this pattern is done. So our second pattern is done, and now we're going to repeat this process of our the second pattern until over this fourth pattern or until your length. So whatever length you are having, I'm having this 4 pattern here, so I'm going to repeat my this pattern for my this second pattern. I'm going to repeat this pattern for my this next 2 pattern. If you have more patterns, just keep on repeating this pattern until your length, and I'm going to meet you at the end after my 4th pattern in here. And here it is. I'm at the end, and here at the end have your chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave your hook and go to this 4th chain from here. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I'm gonna insert my hook into my this 4th chain, and I will grab the yarn and will attach my this pattern with my this last pattern of my row number 1. And here again I'm gonna have chain 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have your 4 treble crochet. So it's your first treble crochet, and 4 chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4 chain 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, yarn over twice, and we are here on the top part. So now we are going to repeat what we have done in here to finish over this round number 2. So here got your chain 8, and next chain 3 space we are going to have 4 treble crochets. One and 4 chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and have another 4 treble crochets into this next chain 3 space. So it's 1 and 4, and now have chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and go to this next chain 8 space and count your 4th chain here. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4th. I'm going to insert my hook into my this 4th chain and we'll grab the yarn and we'll make a slip stitch here. So remember to make a slip stitch here, and now another time have your chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochet here. And now keep on repeating this pattern until the end, until here, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. And here it is. I've finished my this circles here. So here we have left this part. We are not going to work on this part right now. So here, if you can see, here we have made all these 4 pattern here, and we have made this half pattern in here, and next 3 pattern are finished and done. And now I'm going to start working on this row number 3. So again we will start from here. So we're going to leave this pattern here, because when we will finish up this pattern and we will finish over this pattern from here, we will come up down and we will finish up our this pattern. So just leave this pattern in here. Just leave this pattern in here, and let's start working on our row number 3, and we're going to repeat exactly the same for our row number 3 what we have done here for our row number 2. Now if you want to expand your rows as well, here I've told you how to expand your patterns, and now if you want to expand your rows as well, again just keep on repeating this row number 2 until your required length. So if you want to expand, I'm going to expand only one row here, but if you want to expand furthermore, if you want to expand for row number 4, 5, 6, 7, you can expand your rows on top as well. Just repeat this row number 2. So again, chain up 18 here, 1, 2, 3, 16, 17 and 18. Chain up 18 and go to this 7th chain from your hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Insert your hook into the 7th chain, grab your yarn, make a slip stitch, go to this next chain and grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch, into this next chain have 1 slip stitch, and into this 3rd chain have your 3rd slip stitch, your last slip stitch. This 3 slip stitches will count as your first double crochet, chain 3, yarn over and go to this circle and have your double crochet here. And now repeat your round number 1 here. So keep on having 8 double crochets plus 8 sets of chain 3, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. I've got my this 8 double crochets, and that's going to be my last set, my 8th set of chain 3. And now I will go to this 3rd slip stitch. So it's 1, 2 and 3. I will go to this 3rd slip stitch and will insert my hook and will grab the yarn and will make 1 more slip stitch here to finish up my this round number 1. Now for the round number 2, go to your chains again and have 4 slip stitches. So 1 slip stitch into each chain. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Have another 3 treble crochets into this chain 3 space. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 2, 1 and 2, and we will attach our work with this pattern in here. So just leave your hook here and go to this chain 3 of your row number 2, pattern number 1, and on the top, and just grab your yarn from here, chain 2, 1 and 2, and have another 4 treble crochets into this chain 3 space. So it's 1 and 4, chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Leave your work and go to this space, this slip stitch, and attach your work here. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have another 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have another 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4, and here it is. Our first pattern is done, and now we're going to have chain 22. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21 and 22. So have your another next chain 22 and keep on repeating your row number 2 and your pattern number 2. So just keep on repeating this pattern until your required length, and I'm going to meet you at the end. And here it is. I have finished my this row number 3 as well. I have finished my this upper part as well to finish up my this second rounds, and it's all done. And now we are here, so we are gonna come up here. So just go up to your length, whatever your length you have been doing, and just come up in here, and here we're gonna have chain 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, yarn over twice and have another 4 treble crochets into this chain 3 space. So it's 1 and 4, and now chain 3. So it's 1, 2 and 3, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1 and 4. Here it is. And now chain 4, it's 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we will go here, insert our hook, and we will attach our this yarn in here. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yarn over twice and go to this next chain 3 space and have your 4 treble crochets here. So it's 1, 4, chain 3, yarn over twice and have another 4 treble crochets here into this next chain 3 space. So it's 1, and 4. Now chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and whenever you are here at the end, remember we have already worked on this one, so we're not going to work on this one. So on this second last row, whenever you are on this second last row, just have your chain 4 and insert your hook in here, grab your yarn and make a slip stitch. And that's how we're going to finish our work here. Now you can cut your yarn, secure this last stitch and put your this loose ends in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. Our placemat is ready, and I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.